Hey, what's up, sports betters? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and I've been tracking some line movement specifically for the NBA Finals Game 6 game tonight, and I was able to find a pretty good bet based on that line movement. The sharper sports books have caught up yet. Not all of them have, and that's a situation in which we can find value. So the play here is actually in the first half over, and lines have been ripping towards the over in general. So as you can see here, there's a bunch of different lines where the total has positive expected value. First half total over 105 and a half. First half total over 106 and a half. Total points over 208, over 208 and a half. Total points over 210. And I believe that's it. Yeah. So just a ton of different situations in where lines are ripping towards the over, which shows me that this is something that we should get on. And the one I'm going to go with is actually the one just with the highest percent positive expected value, which ends up being this over 105 and a half at minus 125 on BetMGM. So let me go ahead and lock this one in. I'm going to put a full 5-unit bet on this one, 125 to win 100. And this is actually now locked in on BetMGM. So I actually have a couple different bets specifically on the total. I have over 208 and over 105 and a half, all on BetMGM, all ripping towards the over. So just to be upfront, when this market first opened, I was actually in on the under. I got that at a positive expected value bet, and now recently, this is just happened recently. Sharps and lines are just pushing this total to actually be over now as opposed to under. So one thing about sports betting is nothing is static. Nothing is static. Lines are always changing. So it's important to stay on top of things as lines move over time. Unfortunately, I was not able to get on the plus side of lines changing when I initially took my bet on the under. Luckily, I was able to cash that out, and now I only have exposure towards the over, which makes sense. I mean, in the two games, games 3 and 4 in Boston, Boston's offense performed better mostly in the first half. In game 4, their offense slowed down in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. But being in a do or die game, I really do like this first half over 105 and a half. So I bet it at minus 125 on BetMGM. The OddsJam line has this priced at minus 141. This OddsJam line is pulled from the sharpest bookmaker in the world. This has the most efficient betting market, so you'll notice lines change quicker from the OddsJam line, and then other sports books tend to follow up as they also receive more money. But because the OddsJam line pulls odds from the most accurate bookmaker in the world that accepts the most money, the most sharp action, the OddsJam line is going to be the most efficient betting market, and that's always going to be the one that we want to tail and we want to follow. So in this case, that is what led me to the over 105 and a half. With the VIG removed, this line is priced at minus 130. So that 5 cent difference, minus 130 to minus 125 is what has positive expected value, which is why I think it's a really good bet. So I like it for basketball reasons. As I mentioned, the math behind it is also something that I like. So it was a good bet. So I ended up taking it. As you saw, I put 125 on it, added it to my bet tracker. So just some last minute line movement for the NBA Finals that I wanted to place some bets and then record myself and my logic behind it. So if you're tailing, please let me know. I would love to hear it. Comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing. Hit me up on Twitter at my handle on the screen here, Modi_Matt. Let me know you're tailing there. Other than that, I would appreciate if you could like the video if you do enjoy this type of content. And then, of course, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that is all I got for you. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.